welcome to the 7th RLIGOLF podcast of 2018. You're listening to your PGA professional Ryan Ingram, and if you haven't tuned in over the last few weeks, you will know we are releasing one podcast per week talking about swing tips to day-to-day random activities as life as a golf pro. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about my playing goals and my first tournament of 2018. So without further ado, let's get started. So what are my playing goals for 2018? So my first goal of 2018 is to set myself to qualify for the Open Championship. I tend to do this every year. I missed last year due to lack of organisation, not getting the entry form in time. However, this year I've planned ahead. I'm going to make sure that I get the entry form in and prepare for the Open qualifier, which tends to happen in June. So how fast the year's going already, not much time to prepare, so I better get on that. My second goal of 2018 is to win 3 Northeast Northwest PGA Tour events. So this is the local tour that I play in my region, and last year I was good enough to win 1 tournament. This year I've set myself to win 3 tournaments, as I like a challenge. My last playing goal for 2018 is to finish within the top 15 of the order of merit for the Northeast Northwest PGA Tour events. So you get points for each tour event that you play in, and the further up you finish in each tournament, the more points you get. So hopefully this year I'll be able to finish in the top 15. Last year I finished in the top 30, but didn't play many events. This year I'm looking to play a bit more golf, so I've got a better chance of getting within that top 15 order of merit if I play some good golf. Which brings me on to, how do I look to achieve these goals? Last year my short game and putting was poor, so over the winter I've been practicing working on this part of my game, trying to improve each aspect, find out where the areas that I need to improve in. And this week, in my recent tournament, it showed that I have seen an improvement within my short game, which I'm very happy with. However, lack of playing due to the weather proved not to be able to score well in this recent event. However, it was due to my long game, my driver off the tee, and that's normally the strongest part of my game, so I'm not too worried. It'll just come with a bit more playing and a bit more practice, and I should be able to find some good scores the next time I play. So I have scheduled into my diary this year 2 hours of practice, 1 hour working on short game, 1 hour working on irons and my long game, and I have scheduled in 9 holes a week. So this is going to help me build up that score area, get on the golf course a bit more, but also work on them aspects of my game, putting, short game, that I need the most. But just keep them ticking over with the long game in that extra hour during the week. Due to the busy schedule I have coaching, I'm not able to find great amount of time able to practice myself. So shooting 59s is probably out of the equation for me this year. However, to be able to keep on top of your game, it's very important to schedule some time into your week, whether it's just after work or before work or on a weekend when you're not playing golf. Schedule that time in that you can practice every single week, the same session, so you can provide yourself with some consistency to your game, and that's when you'll start to see some improvement rather than just thinking, okay, I'll go up to the driving range or I'll go up to the golf course tonight. It's not really going to do anything for your game other than just keeping that time in there and trying to find how you can hit it potentially a little bit straighter. Whereas if you've got that scheduled time, you can plan that session that you're going to work on an aspect of your game. Maybe the week before it was that your short game was poor or your driving was poor. Focus in on that weakest area, trying to make it better the next time you play. And that's the little cycle that you want to try to create. Otherwise, if you're working with a coach and you've got a plan, you've found your weakest area through statistics, then you can work on the drills provided by your coach each session and be able to see that improvement from that consistency where you've got them scheduled sessions in your diary. So as you know, my focus this year is short game, getting that up to scratch, getting that a lot better. And this year, the Open Championship qualifier course up in my region has changed to a links golf course this year. So I'm going to have to be working on different shots into that green, different versions, more chip and runs, so I'm able to play them and have that feel when I'm playing that links golf course come the qualifying event in June. So to prepare for this event, I will be going up to Goswick Golf Club where the qualifier is held this year, and I will be playing at this a few times over the next couple of months just to prepare myself and get a feel for the golf course, plan my way around, prepare everything that I need to give myself the best opportunity to score well on the day over them 18 holes. If anyone would like to come up and join me in the preparation of this event, as I say, I will be playing this a few times, you're more than welcome to get an idea of how I would prepare for the tournament and what I would look at on the golf course, how I would mark down where I would like the golf ball to land, where I would like my putts to be from. The flag positions would obviously change, but at least you get an idea of how you're going to see that golf ball moving from the different slopes and the different areas of the green when you've done that preparation. So to achieve my second goal of 2018, I'm looking to play these 6 Winter Series events, get my game in there, get me scoring a well better before the beginning of the season, then I can go into the full season, full steam ahead, knowing I'm confident with my game and be able to score the best I can on every event I play in. This is going to give me a good chance of achieving my third goal of 2018 and finishing in the top 15 of the Order of Merit. So if I'm playing well each event, I'm going to give myself a chance of winning that event, but also I'm going to get maximum points I possibly can for each event so I can work my way up the Order of Merit and achieve that third goal. So they all blend in together. However, I have got to keep that consistency throughout each week, working on my game, playing golf, even if it's just that 9 holes, and creating some momentum going into the full season of 2018. Now getting on to my recent event this week and the first event of 2018. How did I get on? What can I take from it? So every event that I play in, I mark down my statistics, I find my weakest areas in my game, I then work on it in the coming weeks before my next event and hopefully be able to see some improvement the next time on the golf course within that area. Like I've just explained, for you guys, when you're working on your game, it's got to be consistent. You've got to have something that you want to work on, and it wants to be really your weakest part of your game to match everything up together so you can lower your scores. So next thing I'm looking at is work out my driver. My driver wasn't too good this week, and I want to find out the reason why I was hooking them drivers rather than hitting them straight like I usually do. I'm pretty consistent when it comes to driver. I tend to find quite a few fairways with that draw shape ball flight I tend to play. So getting a little bit more left with my path may be the answer. I'll look into that this week, trying to get that club path and club face matching up to straighten out that ball flight. On the second note, like I said earlier, my short game was a lot better, although it still needs work on that part of the game. So back to the drawing board in my second hour session of this week, I'm going to look at working on that strike of the ball flight, a little bit of technique work, a little bit of distance control. So all round, it still needs sharpening up, but overall, for the first part of the season, I'm happy with the way the short game was, looking back at last season and how poorly I performed. Putting wise, a little bit of confidence issues in the first part of the round. However, it got a little bit more confident towards the end, leaving myself with too much work to do in the first part, leaving myself with 6-foot putts on some holes that I was trying to obviously make par from the 6 foot, and I holed most. There was only 1, maybe 2, 3 putts, if I can remember, in that round, which I need to iron out with some distance control work on my putter. So it's not just you guys, that 3 putt. If you see McIlroy the other week, he had a 5 putt. So a 3 putt makes me think that I'm putting great. So I think that wraps up this week's episode. Hopefully you've got an idea of my goals and what I'm looking to do for 2018 when I'm playing, and you can take some information from that and start scheduling your preparation for your season. It's coming around. It's now February. April's generally when every season starts. It's when mine starts, so I'm looking forward to the season. I'm getting prepared, and I'm looking forward to playing some good golf in 2018. You'll be listening to PGA professional Ryan Ingram. Play well in 2018. All the best. Thanks for listening, guys. And if you don't follow my social media links, give me a like, and you'll be able to see me playing some hopefully good golf. And until next time, bye for now.